Hello everybody. Welcome to episode number 11 of my Football Manager 2023 European Journeyman Save, where we are aiming to win every top division in Europe that's in the base game. 33 nations in total. We've already ticked Iceland off. We're currently in Wales as things speak with Port Talbot. Things are going really well for us. If we have a quick look at the table, you can see that we're currently sat 7 points clear at the top. We've been on an unbelievable run of form. Today's opponents are going to be Goethe United. We've taken them on twice before. We've lost both games, so I'm back a game earlier than than I have been. But I think the fact that we've lost to this team twice before, there's an element of getting one over on them there. They're currently sat third in the league. So a win against them today would push us to 10 points clear of them, which would be absolutely fantastic. Since you were last here, though, I can't remember which game it was that you were last here for. I think it was the Cambrian and Clydeback one where we lost 2-1. We then took on Trefellin BGC, a comfortable 4-0 win. This time round, Nevitt, Dunn, Sharman and Bannon with the goals. You can see that we were absolutely dominant in the match. We battered them, basically. And that has pretty much been the story of our season. We are just scoring goals for fun, and we're in excellent form. First goal came with just over a minute on the clock. It was done at the byline inside the penalty area. He pulls it across for Nevitt, who fires into the roof of the net. A minute and 6 seconds gone, and 1-0. We then had to wait until just before half-time to grab our second. It was Sharman and Fraser down the left-hand side with Riley. Great ball into the box for Dunn at the far post. Just slots it past the goalkeeper there. And then we scored two in quick succession after the break. 49 minutes on the clock. A great cross again. Sharman on the end of this one. And then just 4 minutes later, it was 4 with Dunn with the through ball for Bannon. Through on goal, and Bannon fired into the net. And we followed that 4-0 win up with another 4-0 win. At this time, it was Harry Sharman bagging a hat-trick and Dan Nevitt again. Again, you can see that we absolutely battered the opposition. So it was around about 25 minutes when we first took the lead. It was Roberts with the ball into the far post and Sharman with a great header there past the goalkeeper. And that stayed that way till after half-time. But just after the break, again, Bannon brings that one down. Nevitt with the through ball to Sharman, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. And he didn't disappoint to make it 2. Then into the 69th minute, it was Wilkes with the ball over towards Sharman, again inside the penalty area, and he finished that one off to complete his hat-trick in a fantastic display. We then added a fourth late on into the 85th minute. Jones, good work down the right-hand side, plays the ball forward to Nevitt, one touch, and fires it past the goalkeeper for 4-0 against Pontypridd there. Next game was a little bit tougher against Llanwit Major. A 2-1 win. Eric Bannon bragging both the goals. We went 2-0 up in this one. We did, again, though, absolutely dominate the game. We just didn't really score as many. But Bannon with the double before Jamie Parker pulled one back for Llanwit Major. So the first goal came in the 26th minute. It was a cross from Fraser towards Bannon, who's really good in the air. And a great header. Goalkeeper got a hand to it, but couldn't quite keep it out. Again, a ball over the top. Davies with a poor clearance there, but Sharman picks the ball up. And again, it's Bannon with his head. Fantastic. He's been absolutely fantastic as Bannon. He's on around about 25 goals this season now. We then made an error ourselves in defence. Cooper dilly-dallied on the ball. Parker pinched it off him in the 68th minute to make it 2-1. Next up was Seven Sisters, the team that currently sit in the relegation zone in the league. A 5-2 victory. A little bit disappointing to concede the 2 goals, considering they only had 3 shots on target. But we did score 5 ourselves. Eric Bannon bagging a hat-trick. Dan Nevitt and Carl Cooper adding 1 late on. So we took the lead in the 22nd minute. It was Fraser down the left-hand side for Riley with the cross. Great cross. Bannon again with his head. He's been brilliant. Cooper, great ball forward towards Riley. I think Riley picked up a hat-trick of assists in this one. But again, he pulls it across for Bannon to make it 2-1. Just after half-time, though, Seven Sisters did pull one back. And I was thinking that things weren't going to go our way. It was Lloyd inside the area for Williams. Pulls it across for Jones. Poor goalkeeping there, really. But my fears were subdued. Not long after, we went 3-1 up. It was Riley again with the assist for Bannon. Great partnership between the two of them there, Bannon and Riley. 3 assists, 3 goals. We did however, concede one. An absolute shocking back pass from Sharman, and Lloyd was onto it like a flash. Goalkeeper didn't really have a chance, but it was a shocking back pass, and that made it 3-2. And again, I was starting to fear for the result. But we didn't take long to get back in front. Cooper this time with a cross for Nevitt to make it 4-2. And then we sealed the deal in the 89th minute. Wilkes with a cross to the far post, and Cooper on his head to make it 5-2. We then disappointingly lost in the Cup. We took on Trefellyn BGC, who just 4 games previously we thumped 4-0, but we did actually lose 3-2. Ben Riley was sent off in the 27th minute, which it was 0-0 at the time, so that didn't really help. So we're out of the Cup. Next up in the league was a Baglan Dragons, a 3-1 win away from home. Bannon on the score sheet again, along with Sharman. Christopher and Anthony with a late reply for Baglan Dragons. But again, we absolutely dominated the game. Nevitt with the ball to Wilkes. Wilkes with a through ball to Morgan, pulls it across for Bannon, and he's in that area again to slot it past the goalkeeper. Just before half-time, we made it 2. It was Fraser with the ball forward towards Sharman. Took it really well. Great finish into the bottom corner with his left foot. And then just after half-time, we sealed the deal. Wilkes with the deep free kick towards Cooper. Goalkeeper made a good save, but Bannon was there for the rebound. We did concede one late on. Parsons inside the area. Good block on the cross, but Parsons gets the ball again, pulls it across to Anthony. And Anthony absolutely lashed that one into the roof of the net for 3-1. It was then away from home to Llanelli Town, one of our rivals and one of our rivals for top spot in the division. You can see, just looking at the XG alone, how good we were in this game. We picked up a 3-1 win. It was Harry Sharman with 2 goals in this one. Eric Bannon on the score sheet again. Tom Hillman did get one back late on for Llanelli. But we took the lead really, really early on. It was Jones down the right-hand side. Great cross for Sharman and a fantastic finish. Well, I say a fantastic finish. A fortunate rebound. And we were 1-0 up inside of 30 seconds. We then had to wait until the 74th minute to grab our second. Sharman with a great pullback for Bannon to make it 2-0. Llanelli did then pull one back. Free kick from Hillman. Absolutely fantastic free kick. Really, the keeper should have saved that, but that set up a really nervy finish. But again, into stoppage time, we did score another one. It was Sharman again. Little chip over the goalkeeper to make it 3-1. And that shows an improvement from earlier on in the season, where the first game we took on was Llanelli, and it was a 0-0 draw. Next up was Cumbrae Celtic, another fantastic 3-1 victory. Again, away from home, we absolutely dominated them. XG-wise, you can see that they weren't even in the game until the second half. But again, Chris Wilkes, Eric Bannon on the score sheet again, and then Neil Fraser coming in for the injured Nevitt in this one. Again, we took the lead early on. Inside of 10 minutes, it was Jones down the right-hand side. Great through ball towards Wilkes, and he fires it on off the inside of the post for 1-0. Midway through the second half, we then doubled our lead. Good defensive work. Cooper picks the ball up. Riley with the ball over the top to Bannon, who again, with his head, made it 2-0. Midway through the second half then, we made it 3 and sealed the points. Wilkes down the right-hand side. Great ball into the cross towards the far post. The defender actually won that header there, Powell, but it went the wrong direction really, and it fell on the head of Fraser to make it 3-0. We did concede late on again though, from a cross. It was Jones in the area there for Cumbrae Celtic. And then most recently, we've beaten Swansea Uni, another team down near the bottom of the league. A comfortable 2-0 win in this one. Again, we only let them have one shot on target. It was nice to finally keep a clean sheet. And it's the first game for a little while where Bannon hasn't scored. Chris Wilkes and Neil Fraser bagging the goals in this one. Man of the match performance from Kyle Cooper there. And the first goal came inside of 20 minutes. It was Sharman block cross, but Riley was there to pick the pieces up to the far post, and Wilkes on his head puts it past the goalkeeper. Not too long after, Cooper with a deep free kick towards Fraser, I believe it was. It was Fraser. Another headed goal for 2-0. So like I said, that leaves us in a very, very comfortable position in the league. We are 7 points clear. We've scored the most goals in the league. We've almost conceded the least goals in the league, although I still concede too many goals for my liking. We've by far and away got the best goal difference. 44 points, 7 points clear. So things are looking good for Port Talbot to go up. Lake and Codringa didn't have the best of seasons in the Icelandic Premier Division. It's gone. Let's have a look at last season. They finished 8th and 9th respectively. So we really did do a wonderful job at Lake there. I have now set up the Icelandic League to be removed. It's going to be removed from the 25th, although it keeps doing that, telling me that it's not going to be removed, from the 25th to the 11th. So towards the beginning of next season, actually, Iceland should have been removed. That does lead us on to today's game, though, against Goita United, something of a little bogey team for us so far this season. The lineup we're going to go with is Jones in goal, Jones at right back, a very popular name in Wales, Jones. Roberts, Cooper and Riley as the other defenders there. We're going to go Morgan and Dunn in the midfield with Wilkes, Fraser, Sharman and Bannon as the attacking force there. Dan Nevitt not quite fit yet, still suffering from an injury. So we're hoping that we can avenge Goita for beating us twice so far in competitions. We currently sit first, they sit in third. We've got the one loss here, which was that cup game, unfortunately. Right, 10 on the clock. First highlight, it is a Goita United one. Andrews with the ball, finds a Rimmer. Comes back to Stapley. Allowed to bring the ball out, finds Andrews. And we've pinched the ball there. Sharman, good pressure on the ball. Sharman advancing down the left-hand side. He is tackled by Stapley, though. Good tackle, but Riley picks it up. Fraser, he's fouled there, surely. Apparently he's not. And Goita are coming forward with Williams down their right-hand side. It's a penalty. If ours wasn't a foul, then why is that one a foul? That looked like he got the ball. But we've conceded a penalty. Nothing we can do about it. Rimmer is going to take the penalty up against Jones. Jones makes the save, though. Rimmer does get the ball back, though. We've still got some defending to do. Roberts gets clear. And that is something of a little bit of justice, because I didn't think that was a penalty. I thought that Fraser was fouled in the build-up to that one. But we have saved the penalty, which is absolutely fantastic. Goita with a free kick on the edge of the area, though. We seem to be under a little bit of pressure here. It is going to be Brown to take the free kick. It's a good one, and Jones can't keep this one out. Chris Brown scores his 9th goal of the season with a good free kick. Let's be honest, the goalkeeper really couldn't do anything about that. I don't know what it is about Goita. They seem to be a bogey team for us, and I just can't beat them. I can't beat them. That's a good ball, though. Wilkes brings that down, driving into the penalty area. Can he get his effort in? He can, but it's a good save by the way. It's a poor effort, really. The goalkeeper was forced into a save, but it was a comfortable one. We are now starting to pile the pressure on Goita, though. If you have a look at the match stats in the top left corner, we do have a corner to be taken by Wilkes towards that near post, and Jones. It's not the best one, though, and De Silva bringing the ball out for Goita. Good tackle by Sharman. Now it's done. Jones. That was a shocking pass. Ibrahim cuts it out. Hudson down the left, bringing it out. Williams. Hudson again. Back to Rogers. Rogers goes long. We should win this. Cooper does indeed win this. Now it's done. Ball over the top towards Bannon. Stapley's there to cut it out, though, but Morgan wins the header in midfield. Wilkes across to Sharman. Done. Ball over towards Fraser again. We just can't keep hold of the ball here, but Sharman he's pressuring really, really well. He's winning the ball back. And Wilkes with the header at the far post. It's gone just over the bar. So half time, we are down the 1-0. You can see here, though, that we are dominating the game, really. XG wise, theirs is inflated because of the penalty, but we are in fact having the more shots. Surely it's just a matter of time before we score a goal to keep our fantastic run going. This would move Goita to just the 4 points behind us. You can see in terms of match momentum, it is all Port Talbot. And we do have our first highlight of the second half. It's a throw-in by Riley to Fraser. Riley again with the ball over the top. It's another poor pass, though. We just can't seem to string passes together. It's gone straight through to the goalkeeper, who's gone long. We should win this header. We do indeed with Jones. Wilkes heads it on. Stapley's there again, though. Gives the ball straight to Fraser. Bannon's in the centre. There's the ball to Bannon. Can Bannon finish? He can. Eric Bannon with his 25th goal of the season levels the game in the 59th minute, and finally we've made our momentum and our pressure count. It's really, really great work here. It's a shocking pass by Stately to give the ball away, but what a fantastic pass through by Fraser. Bannon's onto it like a flash. Little chip over the goalkeeper. And 1-1. 67. Cooper with the deep free kick. Hudson heads it clear. Williams picks it up. Roberts dives in there. He's lucky to get away with that one. Williams still going though. Still going. He comes back inside to Rimmer. Rimmer with the ball over the top towards Brown. Goalkeeper comes out to meet him, and Chris Brown has restored Goiter's lead just 10 minutes after we levelled the game. And like I said, I don't know what it is about Goiter. I just cannot beat them. And we've already lost to them twice. This will be 3 if we do lose this one. Cooper, 82nd minute. Free kick edge of the area. It's gone just wide of the post. Not the best free kicks there, and we're struggling to get anything out of this game. You can see all the momentum has gone to Goiter's in the last third of the game. And we are going to pick up our first defeat in 7, I believe. You can see that it was a fairly even game, to be fair. We had our chances. We just didn't take them, and Goiter did. So a disappointing defeat there. Absolutely, I'm gutted with that, to be honest. I'm gutted with that. We were on a good run of form, and that's cut the lead at the top of the table to just the 4 points. We do have the superior goal difference, though. We've got 2 teams just 4 points behind us now. Cambran and Clydeback also winning. Yeah, not happy with that, really. Not happy with that. And it shows that we are human. We are human. That's going to be it, though, for this episode, guys. Like I said, we will catch up again at the end of the season. Hopefully, we can hold on to our lead at the top of the table and go up. Just remember, guys, if you hit that like button, subscribe button, it does help me out massively. It's free, it just helps me out. Also, if you want to follow me on Twitter, there's a link in the description below. But thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you all in the next episode.